See how well this works to heat the nuts up to get them off. Induction heater. Must be getting hot, smoking. This is a KK7 1300. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to glow. I'm guessing that's probably going to be good. Well, I got the nut off, and I got two other ones off by heating them up with that induction heater. So now we can remove the whole cutter bar and move on to the next project. Well, getting ready to heat these bolts up here so we can split it and see what's going on with the shafts inside there. See, some of these are a little wobbly, so that'll have to get replaced. Well, this one you'll see is glowing, so it should be ready to come off. There we go. Is it better than a torch? I don't know. I guess other than not having an open flame. Probably is about just as quick. Kind of nice, it has a little light on the end. Oh, I got the nuts off. Now I suppose set it back down and pull it apart. Well, I think this is the main culprit. It's not supposed to be that sloppy. There's not much left of the splines. So, for this side, actually looks pretty good. I'll go pull whole gearbox off of there and check the next one. And this one's even worse. Look at that. That's junk. It doesn't look any better. Well, it's amazing what can all get wrapped on these things. All the twine and net wrap on there. Jeez. So I found out this shaft was replaced. I think I'll run that one again. Yeah, making progress. Half done. And figure out what we all need. I think it's glowing. And that's good enough. Time to take the last one off. Well, I'm not sure if I showed this, but on each end of the cutter bar there are 2 bolts with bushings in there. Kind of these bushings right here. Kind of weird that they put that in there. I think it's just for shock or something. Vibration, I don't know. It doesn't really pivot there. And they've got 4 of them, 2 on each side. But on here, these bolts have a nice groove wore in here. I don't like that. So that's some of the things in this very expensive pile. I'm good at going back together. New shafts in those 2 or 3 there. Put the top caps on. Been greasing the shafts going in there too. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it makes me feel better. And then we just keep on going down the line. Well, I got 2 of these bushings in there. 2 more to go on the other one, and then gotta put these snap rings in there. So, I suppose, I don't know if I can hold this someplace. That might work. There we go. So for putting all these long bolts in each one there, I think the book says torque them all to 50 pounds, and then you're supposed to put a mark on there, and it's supposed to make a whole revolution after that. So they should be tight after that. I figured I'd get it all put together at 50 pounds, and then we'll do the full revolution after. Well, it's another day working on the discbine here again. Got them all installed. Just have to tighten all these bolts up more, but I got everything all snugged up. And then putting silicone on all them. and the bolts, put the top caps back on. So that's that. Making progress. Well, I got all the top caps torqued on. So now on to the next step. It's another day and putting a little time into this cutter bar by putting the rock guards all back on. Like 3 left to put on. And put the skid plates on. It looks like I have to replace the one rock guard. That bolt hole, I don't think that's gonna work. Literally locks the bolt in there. So I don't even think I'll get it tight because it was ran so long with it loose. Can't do that here. Skid plates are on, all except for one yet. It's coming along nice. Well, it's another day. Got all the turtles mounted on. Just kind of mocked up on there to try and give it a try. I'm guessing it should all work. Everything seems nice and tight. And it all turns right away. They all seem to stay about 90 degrees of each other. So I think it should work. Couldn't be as bad as what it was. Well, I've got everything all ready to go to be put back on the machine, except for the first one there. I have to put the drive shaft on. But otherwise, everything is tight. They all turn at the same time. Not like before. On to the next thing, draining all the oil out of the gearboxes. That one done. Yeah. And ready to do that one. Or fill it up. Automatic pump. Well, it's time to put this back to where it needs to be. In there. See how that goes. Bring it back. There, I got those 2 pins or bolts in on that side. And I got those 2 in there. Ready to put that nut back on. Then I can set it down. Well, I got everything put back together, so I guess the only other thing is to replace all the knives. We'll see once how it runs first. Well, here it goes. Going on. Well, I'm on to hopefully the last thing for this discbine. replacing all the knives. There's a knife holder that goes up under here and fits in there, and then you get a bolt in here. But these are the knives I found for it. So it should be ready to cut once I get all them in there. A few more to do yet. So I'll continue on. There. All the knives are new now. Ready for some hay.